And what's up, y'all? On this episode of the For All Nerds show, we are talking about Predator Badlands. Spoiler free, of course. And what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the For All Nerds show. It's your boy DJ BenHaMeen, aka Hash Ketchum, Doctor Who's Man's here in the spaceship tonight. And it's a very special episode. If you're watching right now, you can see there's a lot of beautiful melanated faces in the spaceship tonight.
Combination.
Because we are here to talk about Predator Badlands, and I've assembled a big crew, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves. First up, we got my man Beans. Let them know who you are and all that good stuff.
What up? My name is Beans. What up? It's AKA Carl Weather the Storm. What's going on? I ain't got that many AKAs like Ben, but I'm happy to be here, man. Ready to talk some Predator Badlands with you.
Carl Weather the Storm is pretty incredible, especially, shout out to the late great Carl Weathers, man.
AKA Dylan from the first Predator movie.
Yes, the Predator. We all know. We know.
Dylan! You son of a...
And then we have our resident lore expert, as I'm told, Chuck.
I am not. Whoa, wow, that's it. Yeah, man, it's Chuck. I've never done these AKAs before, so I'm gonna give it a shot. AKA the Bouncer, AKA Dragon Black, AKA the Wielder of the Fist of Divine Justice, AKA that agent of karma that you wish never showed up to your door.
And what's up, everybody? It's Karma, aka the Blerd Gurl, and I'm just gonna leave it there because I'm too tired to remember all my AKAs. But it's been a minute, and I'm glad to be back.
And welcome back to all of y'all. Everyone here has been here before. And of course, thank you to all the listeners, all the viewers, everybody out there. Please make sure you hit that follow on that YouTube. We are on the way to 1 million. I mean, we're like a ways away from there, but we're going to get there one day. And you can help by hitting that follow and subscribe right now. Word up. And we are here to talk about the new Predator film, which I just found out on Wikipedia is the 6th or the 7th Predator movie. I would have never imagined back in the day when I first saw the first Predator that we'd be talking about, 7, but that's the nature of capitalism and everything. No franchise can ever die. And we are here to talk about Predator Badlands.
We multiply.
Right. I mean, I love the first Predator. It is one of my favorite all-time movies. I mean, Predator 2 with Danny Glover. I love it as well, but god damn, y'all. And I ain't mad at it, though. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to get into it. But Predator Badlands, directed by Dan Trachtenberg. Am I pronouncing that right?
Trachtenberg.
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 I think it's Trachtenberg. Yeah, I think that's right. Trachtenberg.
We knew you could do it.
Dan Trachtenberg, the director of Predator Badlands, as well as Prey, the Hulu film, which preceded this one and basically re-energized the Predator franchise. Because from there, they did the animated joint that's also on Hulu, and now Predator Badlands, which will be in theaters this Friday. So this man is really doing the work with Predator right now. I'm not mad at it. Prey was one of my favorite films in a long time, especially in the Predator franchise. It's probably, I don't know, man, I still love them first two, but it's at least, it's right up there with them. I can't say which of those first two and Prey I love more, but it's right up there with them. All right, so this will be no spoilers for Predator Badlands, or as spoiler-free as possible. It's, it's an action film, so it's not one of those movies where it's like a deep-ass plot or anything, but we're going to avoid any big spoilers and all that stuff, so you don't have to worry about it. So you can see this movie, after you listen to this. So, right off the bat, what did y'all think of it? What was your, just overall thoughts on this movie?
Well, I thought, to be quite honest, I thought it was fun. It was, I think it's the most interaction we've seen any of the Predator clans have, like, dialogue.
Yalta?
The Alta, yeah, we haven't seen much of that except for I think what in Killer Killers.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a little bit of that, but yeah, it was
The
pretty
animated
interesting to see
one
that.
that was
Yeah.
Killer Killers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just seeing that alone was enough to like it was like the inner me after because we saw it's funny because you mentioned Predator 2. We saw how tight knit the clans were because after they, you know, Danny Glover came through. I mean, I could spoil this.
Yeah.
Glover came through and represented,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and showed Daddy Dreadlocks, alien Daddy Dreadlocks, like, yo, we got this on Earth right here. And then all of the whole clan just came out from the shadows, like I'm like, oh, y'all are like tight knit. So
Mm-hmm.
that was like back when I said I need to see like the Predator Planet and everything else, and then following the comics. The comics had a lot of lore in there, two other Dark Horse comics, but
Mm-hmm.
like just to see what they did with it now, um, I totally I had fun. I had fun. Is it the greatest? No, I like Prey was like top tier. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
say if you're going in thinking you're gonna get Prey quality, it's a different kind of movie,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So yeah, I loved it. I thought it was pretty fun.
All right.
I thought it was an excellent extension of what I'm now calling the Trachtenberg Predator universe, the TPU. Um,
Yeah,
because I mean, basically, if you are a fan and you have watched Prey as well as Killer Killers and gone back to see the extra scenes that they put back into Killer Killers,
Mhm.
um, you'll see there's so many elements of that here and there's so many hints to those other universes, so you can see he was building, because I remember when I heard he was going to do Killer Killers and it was animated, I'm like, why is he doing an animated film? The same way we said, why is a Predator movie going on Hulu? But now
Right.
he was building something. He was like, pandemic or not, I'm building something. And I thought it was a lot of fun. I agree. Is it the most terrifying, horrific, I yes, it's a horror movie, but I don't know. I went for the horror and I stayed for the fights.
I wouldn't. Yeah. I'm going in. I wouldn't tell people this is a horror film at
Yeah, it
all.
didn't feel
Mhm.
like horror heavy,
Yeah.
but the fights were amazing.
Oh yeah. I mean, all Predator is pretty much in the action realm for the most part. There's like
Mhm.
slight hints of horror, but this is another in the action world. So I wouldn't going if you're looking for a horror movie, this ain't it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Or you're scared to see it because you think it's a horror movie. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
No. Don't
You'll
worry
be
about
fine.
that
You'll be
Nah, it's
fine.
not a horror film.
The kids will be
at all.
fine.
Yeah. I don't know about kids, but we'll get to that.
I was gonna mention
Yeah,
that.
Beans.
Not
What did you
babies,
think
not babies,
overall?
not
Yeah.
babies. But I just mean like you want to go with your teenager and you don't know if it's gonna be too scary. It's not
Yeah.
like that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beans. What did you think overall?
Going into this, I was a huge fan of Dan Trachtenberg things, just off Prey. After
Mm-hmm.
talking with him, I actually talked with him about Prey and stuff like that, and
Mm.
what influenced these movies. Like, first of all, his video games always influence a lot of these movies, which I love about it
Mhm.
a lot. He draws a lot of inspiration from video games when he makes his movies and stuff. So
Mm.
you can always see that in this stuff. And what I like about Battle, I enjoyed it a lot. What I enjoyed about it is that we finally get to see a Yautja as a protagonist in the movie and not
Mhm.
being hunted or hunting humans.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that there's no humans in this movie, no
Right.
human fodder in this movie at all. And I love the fact that he built on that lore that we got a like little taste of in those. I want to. Well, they're not that great. Those AVP movies, we got some lore. It was all over the place. There was a lot of crazy things in it. But this is he's really tightening it up, and I like the fact that he makes these movies as fans. Like he is a fan. You could tell he reads these comic books. He pays
Mhm.
attention to everything in it. Him and Fetty, they literally pay attention to the lore about these franchises, and I feel they're really working towards building something together and giving us a proper, probably AVP situation and stuff like that. And I just sat there and watched this thing, and I watched. It's not even, it lacks dialogue. There's not even that much real dialogue in it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's the really great part about it. Just this whole Yautja language and seeing how they operate as a species and how they move around and just being on this world that we never experienced before, this crazy planet that's literally like every single thing is in there can kill you. And how he maneuvers through that was just fun to watch from beginning to end. It's like it starts off fast and it stays that way throughout. It's not really
Mhm.
there's not really that many slowdowns in it. And I really enjoyed it.
All right. Well, my overall thoughts were like y'all said, I didn't think it was as good as Prey. I think Prey was such a surprise, because the last few Predator movies have not been that good. So it was like, yo, finally a dope one. So this to me wasn't that good, but at the same time, I was really once again very surprised. I didn't Killer of Killers was just violence to me.
Mhm.
And I'm at the point, I don't know if my life or my age, whatever, where I really don't watch a lot of violence. It's like it's something that I find kind of disturbing now. And so I really avoid a lot of it. So Killer of Killers, I was just like, all right, this is pretty violent. I'm done. And so I think I turned it off after the second story in that one.
Mhm.
Badlands, there's definitely, warning for people like me. It is excessively violent. There were definitely points in it where I was like, yo.
I think I was thinking like B just said they're not humans. And I think I was thinking of it that way. It's a lot, but there's a
Mhm.
lot of
It doesn't,
listen,
yeah, I can't get past that. It's still
very violent.
Yeah, it's still a very violent film. And that's why let me make that point to people. It is like, if you are someone who is squeamish about that type of thing, it is not for you, probably, because it is extremely violent.
I mean, it's to the point where, like, thank God we had all those droids all over the place, and all this alien life that we can't explain really where what it is, but
Yeah, y'all can kill these and abandon. So that definitely gets done. And like I said, I'm someone who grew up on the original Predator, which because I've seen it so many times, I guess that one doesn't affect me the same way, because it's the same type of excessive violence in that film and a lot of other films that I grew up on. But warning for those. The rest of it, I'd say, like, I echo what everyone else said. It was very dope seeing the Predator be a protagonist. I really liked Elle Fanning as the second protagonist. Of everyone who's seen the trailers, she plays a synthetic robot who has been chopped in half, and it's a
which they
lone
stay
wolf and
doing in
cub.
Predator.
Huh?
Which they stay doing in Predator.
Yes.
They stay.
And
I'm sorry,
Aliens,
in
really.
Alien.
Yeah.
But Wayland Yutani, like, if you're a droid, you were going to get chopped in half at some point.
Yeah, man, that droids go through it.
This is quite true.
Shout out to Bishop.
Shout out to Bishop. Shout out to Ash. Shout out to, down the line, David takes an L at one point. Like you said, if you one of the droids, at some point you taking some type of bad one so we can see them white guts. And so
white guts, there we go.
Milk everywhere, yo.
Exactly.
And I'll never forget that first one in Aliens when Bishop got it. I was like, I don't think I'd seen Alien at that time, so I didn't know they had white guts. So I was like, yo, and I'm a kid. I'm like, yo, what the, yeah, like excessive. Yeah, but I really liked Elle. She is dope as hell in this role. And it's a very lone wolf and cub type situation, or even C-3PO. No, yeah, C-3PO and Chewbacca.
Yep.
And Empire Strikes Back as their traveling type thing for this movie. And Lone Wolf and Cub is always a great thing to base off an action film. So, you're starting off with a great standard right there. And yeah, I don't know. It's like I say, it's not one of them films that there's much for me to say. It's like, the action's great.
Yeah. There was only like 3 people in that movie.
And they weren't people.
Bruh.
But and also, what's funny? I kept thinking, like, is this the same chick from Maleficent? And it is.
It is.
I can't get up because she did such a good job. I barely recognize her. And
I didn't remember because I don't remember Maleficent like that. It's been a minute, but it's like
she's a princess. She's
a young princess, right?
Yeah.
She's younger at that point still.
Yeah, but not yes. Yeah. She is younger at that point.
Yeah. Because this is Dakota Fanning's sister.
Yeah, I think it's her younger sister.
Younger sister, yeah. Dakota had been popping, and then Elle came along. Like, let me get some of that.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard there's a third one in there somewhere, but I
I'm
don't know.
sure there is. You know what I mean?
They're like the Skarsgårds. They just
yeah,
They just
or
pop
the,
up.
or the Baldwins, you know,
Baldwin.
like there's always, these families love to get that money. So
The nepotism, boy.
I ain't
There
mad
you
at
go.
it.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. And Elle's really good in this
Yeah.
role. Like
Yeah, she's
really,
great.
really good. So
I'm gonna say she's really good overall, and I'm
Mhm.
not gonna give away anything, but I just
yes.
she's
Right,
just very
yeah.
very good, and that's what made me go halfway through the movie. I'm like, this is the chick from Maleficent, right? Because she was so good, I completely just did not have.
Yeah.
She's not a princess here. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
Totally different thing altogether. That's yeah. It going in like that was one of the things that I was really excited about was to see how they would tie in Wayland Yutani and the actual Predator universe because one thing's for sure, and this is part of a larger conversation, but I am very dissatisfied with the way that they're doing the Alien franchises now. So it's
You
good
didn't
to
enjoy
see.
Alien Earth?
I did, but the problem that I
wow.
have with that is that it's not.
He's like, it's all terrible, but I love that.
No, that is good. But the problem
I'm like, how? I mean,
It
I
sucks.
like keeping it
However,
but
that
like,
show was aight, that's about it. It was aight,
No, but it's not canon though. That's the problem.
yeah, they did say it wasn't
Man,
canon.
I have to say, like, I'm the person like who I will always say canon is like the one of the worst things that ever happened to fandom. Like the idea of this, like
everything having to connect.
Yes. And then like the idea of like, oh, this needs to like how does this matter with everything else? It shouldn't. It's like I don't want that.
Like it's source text. They make the canon like it's source text.
Yeah, and then they make it where it's like if you don't know something in it, then you don't know it. And that's like one thing, like that's what I was saying about Badlands that I really enjoyed. And I saw it with my partner who does not, I don't think they've even seen the first Predator like that,
Yeah.
And they enjoyed it, and they've seen Prey, and they really enjoyed that as well. And that's why I love the Prey and Badlands. Both of them, I feel like you can go in having never seen a Predator film and really enjoy it. And so that's why, I'm an anti-canon person myself, man. I'll be honest, and especially when it comes to Blade Runner, Aliens, and this, because man, it's a hot mess.
It is.
It's like
it's so
and they really take place hundreds, if not thousands, of years
between
apart.
each other. That's the thing.
It's like why even? That's what I'm saying.
Why
who cares?
You know what's really funny though? Even though
I see your point. Even
though it's anti-canon, or even though your argument is anti-canon, I will say, and I find it funny that people keep saying that Alien Earth is not canon, because if you've seen Alien Earth,
seems to make sense.
It ties in so well with this movie
and with Aliens.
So it's wild. So like even the whole concept of Alien. Okay, I'm going to spoil some Alien Earth because this is not what this is about. But Alien Earth, you meet all these other aliens and all these other things that the Predator would have hunted if you met them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so it's like you get this idea of like, oh, in this universe, there's so many more monsters, there's so many more things that I don't know. And the synths are like children. So it's so funny because I feel like it's a good prep for this movie because we're meeting all these other like monster island level animals.
Yeah.
And she is kind of like a child.
Right.
That's a good point.
Good point. Yeah. Very good points. But you'd have to sit through that show. And I'm not wishing that on anyone who hasn't already. You know what I mean? Like, you do not need to watch Alien Earth.
It takes a long time to get to where it's
it will not help your enjoyment of Predator Badlands. Let me make that clear. I completely agree with your points. If you've already seen Alien Earth, then you'll be like, oh, okay, that's perfect.
But don't go get it. Don't go get it. Don't watch it.
Don't do that. It's a whole different beast altogether.
Don't do that to yourself.
Oh my God.
Life is short.
Can't get those 10 hours back.
But see, that's one of the things that really got me. I mean, I'm sorry, like, and I don't want to go back to the whole alien thing, but the thing that really annoys me is the fact that there's so much like philosophical context in all of the storylines that they do. You look at something like Prometheus, right?
It's not well done, though.
It's not. No, but that's the thing. It's horribly
so
done. It's like
horrible.
surface level philosophical shit. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, y'all have so much potential to do some amazing stuff, but it's like, what are y'all doing?
But again, do they really? Like,
I mean, it was there.
Hold on, dog. It's a franchise based around a alien that busts out of people's chests. It doesn't go much further than that. Like,
see, that's the thing. For me, if Alien, the original Alien, I saw the original Alien. Like, I was traumatized.
Yes,
and also blessed to see it at a very young age because Haitian parents didn't care, so like they let me watch it. Right? But that to me was like one of the most scariest things I saw because it was literally the ultimate of like that Lovecraftian feeling of the fear of the unknown, because this is a creature that didn't care about logic, that didn't care about, didn't have empathy. Its main point was to just destroy you and consume you.
Yes,
that was it. And to me, that was like, geez, like, there's no reasoning with it. And it's physically superior to everything else. And through that, there was so much different things they did. We reading all the Dark Horse stuff. Like, I was just like, all right, this has potential to be so much. And then Prometheus comes out. I'm like, yeah.
Prometheus was just Ridley Scott trying to feed into, like what Ben said, to this canon stuff, because people for years wanted to, what did the space jockey have to do with all this? We gotta introduce this. We finally gotta explain the space jockey. We gotta explain where the xenomorph come from. How all these eggs get in this ship and just sat there for years. But I need to explain this.
And you don't.
You don't. You really didn't need to. Just leave it. Leave it for what it is. It was just there. And niggas died, and we never coming back here again. Like, that's it. We out. Like, we don't need
the one poor guy just wanted to get his bonus, his cut, and get out, man.
Didn't make it.
He didn't.
Yo, what's up, fam? It is I, Tatiana King, and I want y'all to know that I need you to do me a favor. Please share this show. You're listening to us, you're watching us, but you're gatekeeping. And I don't understand why you're doing that. I really need you to share with your friends, share with your mama, share with your cousin, share with everybody. Because if you're like me, you love to share the joy. And it's really important that you do that. So please tell people about ForAllNerds. I love you.
All right. Oh, back to the movie that we were here.
Perfect waste of Idris Elba as well, and then I will put that movie to bed.
Oh,
yes, we're not. You're right. We're making it sound like we hate the movie we just saw. We don't.
We don't.
We just saw. We hate the movie that came before.
Yeah, we really. Yeah, I mean, I think all of us
and
should say
the Predators.
Yeah, that wasn't it either. Yeah, I like that one though with. Is that Adrian Brody when they're on the planet?
That was all right. That was okay.
That was all right.
Was it okay? No, that wasn't Predator. Was it?
That was Predators.
I think that was Predators.
They tried to do like the whole aliens thing, just added an S to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the one after that, when they're back on Earth, no, that was not.
No.
With
Gundam.
Yeah, yes.
The helmet and the body armor.
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, Predator. That did not work out.
So bad.
Back to Predator Badlands, like we all pretty much enjoyed it. It's like I said, it's just not a film. Like, the long and short of it is this, the basic story of this film is that the main predator, Deck, right?
Deck,
Deck, who is played by Demetrius Schuster.
Don't do it.
I'm not even
trying.
They
literally sent like the email from. They sent like a pronunciation of his name with it. That's how serious it is.
I think it's Schuster Kaloa Matangi.
Yeah, I think that's it. Kaloa Matangi.
He's Samoan, I believe.
Yeah, Samoan and
New Zealand.
Tongan.
Tongan. Yeah. So Demetrius Schuster Kaloa Matangi. I'm gonna say that. That's my attempt.
Yeah. He's been in Red, White, and Brass, which I've never heard of. Jonah and the Panthers on television. Never heard of any of these. Great job as Deck. Like, fantastic job, especially for a character who is speaking an alien language. All of his lines are in subtitles, and he doesn't have humanoid features other than eyes. So, you know, I mean, he's humanoid, but, you know, he's Predator. So it's amazing, really, an amazing job what they managed to emote through this character, how you get to feel for Deck through the film, the journey that Deck goes on. You know, it's definitely a journey of finding your family and all that. It's a, like I said, this is not a deep movie, you know, like I definitely got feels of Guardians of the Galaxy or Fast and the Furious, even.
Right.
You know, very much a Fast and the Furious, like,
And
this is the
also,
formation.
If you watch any of the listeners that watch anime, it's also very shonen.
Yes.
It's very like, I must get stronger. I must avenge my master. I must, you know.
Yeah, which is also a very karate film. You know.
Yeah, I don't have powers. I must get my powers. I don't have my name. It's
Yep.
It's funny, Ben. I mean, when you said Fast and Furious, now all I see is Deck.
It's all about family.
So all I see is Deck saying in his language,
family,
going back to get a certain character that you will see when you watch the movie.
Yes,
about the family. In the Vin Diesel.
Yes.
I need
saying it in Yautja, saying it in the Yautja language.
I need that meme where Vin Diesel, this nigga spitting, talking about
wait, literally spitting.
We're Deck. nice, yeah. Where Deck is talking about family for real. This nigga spitting. Literally.
Oh man.
So
but Weta did their thing though.
That's what I mean. It's a basic film, but it works. You know, like it is not like where I'm like dogging it for being basic. It is what it is. It doesn't need to be much. Lone Wolf and Cub is not a complex story. You know what I mean? Man's, you know, sensei gets killed. He goes on a quest for revenge with his child. You know, boom. That's this. You know, Deck is looking for revenge and looking to complete his first hunt with his, you know, not his child, but his
with a child. With his
adopted child.
His tool.
Yes.
And his tool.
Yeah, his tool.
Yes.
Yes, his tool.
That's all you need. And they all became family.
And it's a great, and then they had a Corona at the end. You know,
exactly.
It's not much to it, but it's a good ass movie. You know, I'm not mad at it on any level.
Like definitely something you just go to movies for.
Yeah. I definitely want to point out, like Cameron said, the action is dope. You know what I mean? Dan can direct some fight scenes. There's a wide variety of aliens for the Predator to fight with. The planet they're on is called a death planet. Basically, everything on this mug is trying to kill you,
bro.
Yeah.
No, honestly, this planet, I think it's called Genna. Genna would give Skull Island a run for its money because it was
hardcore.
Like, how many times in the first like 15 minutes did you go, damn?
I mean, and listen, we only, if you really think about it, it's probably what we saw was probably within the 5-mile radius. If you really think about it,
right.
We didn't even see the full. We saw what was just there.
And there's mad stuff in the background that you're like, oh, that looks even
worse
than anything he ran into. Like, there's some worm thing on this mountain that I was really glad we never got a close up.
That's right. This is, and I don't want to spoil. Like, of course, trying to make it. There is one scene I do have to mention, and it is in the very beginning when he first got to the planet, and you see the entire skyline.
Yeah,
and I'm like, why is there lava in the sky, bro? This planet was created out of pure hatred. Like, that planet actually makes me believe that there's a God because there's actually something evil out there that made that. I no longer believe in the Big Bang Theory. I believe what made that thing because that is evil.
There lava in the sky?
Seriously. That was beautiful though. It was good.
The funniest thing is at one point, L's character Thea.
Thea
Thea is
yeah.
trying to explain where the planet came from, and she says something real quick about there was a red sun, and I'm like, that is not enough, for this hellacious planet to look like this.
I'm sorry.
Right. No, and the way she said it, it was like, so Krypton.
Yeah,
right.
I was like, come on.
What?
Like, that is not enough. A red sun.
Oh man.
I get the feeling that was a longer scene, and they were like, too much talking. This is
No need to explain any of this shit.
No.
Get right to it. We show you what it is. Monsters.
Bad planet.
Monsters, Letty. Monsters.
Exactly.
But I will say that but what's also very good about Trachtenberg, because like I think B said it earlier, that there's really no dialogue.
Barely.
All these things that he learned, like he takes a journey. That's the part that's very much like Prey. He takes a journey, but that journey has a lot of trial and errors. And when he messes up like bad. Big time. Like even when he first meets, I can't remember Elle's character's name again. I'm saying it wrong.
Thea.
Why can I not say Thea, but I can say the other guy's name?
Yeah.
Figure that out. But like, there's all these things that he has to learn. And the other thing is, he's got that rage because he's small and he's always been, he got picked on his whole life by the other predators.
He's a runt. Yeah.
The one thing,
runt.
yeah, the one thing that I will say is that what I did appreciate was that character growth. What was once just pure rage for like vengeance became conviction and like, just straight up patience of like, I'm gonna do this right because of the lessons that he learned. So that was good to see in that character. And I mean, look, and that's as deep as you need to get into a Predator character. Like you don't really need to go that like.
You know what though, for real, like all the Predator movies, it's kind of refreshing to see like a Predator that looked as terrified as he did in certain aspects. Like you've never seen like so much terror on a Predator's face. Like there were certain scenes where the things were popping out, and he was like, "What the hell is this? What is this? Like what in the hell is this? Like what am I dealing with on this planet? Like what am I dealing with?"
It was wild.
Did I make a mistake coming here?
Like, exactly. Yeah, it's like I quickly regret this decision.
He definitely had that look on his face multiple times. Like, oh, I played myself on me. Like, this was all bad.
But not gonna spoil nothing. But like to see him in the end and how he came together and just picked up all these things. I don't even want to spoil it, but just picked up all these things. I was like, oh, that's fire! Like how he
learned. He learned.
And I was like, when we meet predators, they're already like mostly fully developed hunters, and they're like badasses, and they do all this crazy stuff. To see this one like struggle, like just pure struggle bus, was nice to see with a character that we've been following for years, and all we known him to be was just this guy, this humanoid that be slicing up xenomorphs and tossing humans around left and right like nothing, and just disappearing and reappearing. So to see this Predator try to earn all that stuff was very refreshing for this franchise, and I think a lot of people, I think fans who loved the first two movies especially will really appreciate this film more than ever, because they would like to see more of this, particularly this character, as how he develops into like his true Predator form.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree. And then even to add on to the point what you're saying is like, again, not saying what's in the movie, but like, to see the mobility of the way that Deck moved, the very first thing I was thinking about was like, so that's how they be like just appearing out of nowhere, because they could move like that. Because if you look at the first two Predator movies, they were just like one, like, oh, he's all the way down there, and then you turn around, he's right in your face.
And that man be moving though. And at first, when you see it, like, I mean, they don't have the technology to show you as well now, but that dude was moving.
He was going.
Yeah, he was going.
That's the thing. And there was there was a whole scene in there where you'll see in the movie where you're kind of like, so that's how he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that made me appreciate that.
And also the fact that they wove into this that he does not have a cloaking device yet. That's what he wins and what he earns, because so you saw him the whole time. And so that you can see, I thought that was a nice, like, things that they wove into the lore And also because he crash landed on the planet, I mean, clearly that was in the trailer. He didn't have all his stuff.
Yep.
He
Definitely.
was separated from his he was separated in his stuff when he was in the little Wonder Woman plane trying to land.
You said the Wonder Woman.
Came
A
in
little clear.
on some Metal Gear tip, just naked.
Word.
Ain't got nothing, man.
Ain't got nothing but a pack of cigarettes.
Right. Box of scraps in a cave.
He's like,
Order from the bottom, boy.
Word up, son. That was funny.
Yeah, and that's another one that I don't want to spoil, but there's also like a tremendous and really dope shout out to the original Predator. And like it just follows the whole themes of like Predator, of like man versus nature, and then man learning, to use nature to fight back against nature. And it really did that very well. I mean, like I was sitting there at the end of the film, like during the last, third act, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I was just sitting there through the whole thing, like this is so fresh. Like they really pulled all that together. Like I say,
so good.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very simple movie, but what it does it all very well. The action is very well done. The Predator lore is very well done. Thea's character is just great and just brings like the humor and the humanity, to it, even though they're a synth themselves.
Right.
Like
Elle, she's a synth that was given some emotion. They just set that up. Like she's not like other synths. And that's why I was saying if you did sit through the slog that is alien Earth, you would understand how they can dial that up and dial that down.
Look, BenHa sat through it, so you don't have to go through it.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it was an interesting one. I liked it. I thought it was cool, but like I was just it
was 10 hours, bro.
It was
Peter Pan.
It didn't need
fucking Peter Pan.
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't need to be 10 hours.
They're really sending fucking synths with kids' minds into the first alien, encounter on Earth. Yeah. There's an alien on Earth.
They were child soldiers, basically.
Kids at it.
Word.
Oh my God. That show was so bad and so good. Like I can't lie. It's
exactly, like
yes.
That's like Chuck. I hated it, but this is all the things I loved about it.
Yes.
Word. I mean, yeah, that's I've gotten to the point now where I can now compartmentalize. So even if something is bad, I mean, like, but they did this particular thing.
Yeah.
Well. I could do that because I appreciate, and one thing's for sure.
In episode 3, that's really about it for me.
I mean, yeah, but like one thing's for sure, both Alien Earth and this movie, when the art book comes out, the concept books come out, I'm getting those because there was some very good concept. I mean, I want to just geek out over the overall scenes and shots. The way things were lit in this movie was just really, really good.
Oh yeah.
Just like there was certain landscapes, I was just like, yo, this was work.
And honestly,
definitely
that's Weta's best work too.
Yeah.
When you can't tell what is real, and you knew the monsters were, obviously fake, but like when they're making plants look real.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely reminded us what we didn't get by Prey going straight to home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
that really.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they're putting Prey in theaters. They're doing a double feature for that. So I'm really glad they're doing that. Yeah.
Damn, man. Yeah, I might have to go because I really want to see Prey on a big screen. That would be really nice.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
I think everybody said that when Prey came out. It's like this should be in theater.
Yeah,
it should really be in theater. But I'm glad that they didn't shelve it and gave it to us anyway because it deserved everything.
And it got all the love, and it led to this. So
yeah.
Any last thoughts on this? Like I said, there's not much really to say it. Like
we're trying not to spoil it. That's why
it's like anything else starts getting into spoiler territory. I feel because there's one big thing that we haven't talked about that's definitely very spoilerish, and we're not going to spoil it because I was like, oh shit, that's dope. I had no idea that was going to go down. And then, like I said, that whole third act is very dope, and I don't want to tell you any more than I've said.
I mean, if you've seen the trailers,
Yep.
then you know who is in this movie that is from the animated series.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that because that's already out there. That
Yeah,
there's a lot more there's not a lot more of that, but it's not just I think there might be more in Trachtenberg's universe that is from his own lore that he has, created than from the overall alien lore. So I will say if you are a huge, I don't know, Chuck, you're a bigger Alien Predator fan than I am. I think this movie has really good Easter eggs to the original Predator,
Yes.
but it's got a lot from Trachtenberg's universe. If you've watched Prey and if you've watched the animated series, that's my feel. So if you're a die-hard original Danny Glover Predator fan, you might be like, well, all right, but if you're an
original Arnold fan, then this movie is it.
Yeah, this is it for you.
This is it for you. I think even more than the Trachtenberg stuff, because this
I think there's something for both. I think
there's something for both. I mean, Trachtenberg is building out. He trying to keep this going. He's trying to keep this money train rolling. So he's trying
to keep a job.
Yeah,
right out here.
He's like, how many more do you see on one?
I got you.
I got you.
Listen, give him the keys, man.
Word up, no. But I mean, no. But in all seriousness, though, what I'm seeing he's doing that's a place of real love for the franchise, because he treated a lot of this stuff with care.
Yep.
And it shows. It shows, because the thing is, even in the way that we're describing this movie, it's like, it does what it has to do, but at the same time, it still fits in the whole narrative of his universe.
On that note, though, like I say, I do think he does love it. And now I will say this. All right, so we basically all say, let's finish this review up, and I want to make one last point. But we all say you should go see this film if you're a Predator fan, if you're looking for some action this weekend. Even like I say, even if you're not a Predator fan and you just like a good action movie, I think you'll love this film. If you have no connection to the Predator universe at all, you've never seen any of them before, I think you'll really enjoy this film. I don't think you need to see anything. If you
catch that double feature, that would be fire.
Oh yeah, and to both of them, you have no need to know anything about Predator, and they're two completely separate movies that are just very different. So you'll enjoy them both, I think.
Yeah, I think that would be a good jumping on point for somebody that per se hasn't seen the first Predator film or the Danny Glover, or I'm too old for this shit, Danny Glover. Too, you know what I'm saying? So I think Prey and this would be a great jumping on point for a new fans, and then probably open the door for them wanting to go, do deep dives into this and go look at other things. And watch even watch some of the bad ones. I'll always tell them, don't watch the Predator after Predators. Don't watch that one. But just even with the bad movies, there is some great lore in all these movies. It's great lore, but like you said, Ben, they went overboard trying to connect it all.
Yeah,
they didn't really have to go so hard trying to connect it all at all. The little Easter eggs and these things, and that's
if
for the
an
people
alien fights a Predator, that's cool. But
that's cool.
I don't need to know where the aliens came from. Any of that.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Well, see, the thing is about that problem that I do have with the whole canon thing is that just don't say it's canon or not. Just let it
happen.
Tell the story and then let it go out there.
Yeah, but see, the fans won't let that happen. That's the problem. People want to just tell the stories, and that's why I have a problem with canon. It's like, because as a creator, you just want to tell a story sometimes. And
true.
I also believe that you can't do things like, Professor X formed X-Men, so you can't be like suddenly Magneto formed the X-Men. That's silly.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah,
but there's also at this point 75 years of X-Men stories, so them all making sense together shouldn't be the issue. If you want to go in and tell a new X-Men story and it contradicts this one from 55 years ago, oh well, damn, sorry, fam. Yeah, unless it's it contradicts it where Professor X didn't form the X-Men anymore. That's what I'm saying. It's like
right. There's certain fixed points in time and everything. But then when the character is like, 50 years old in the comics,
yeah.
but still look like they're 27 is just it's a problem. Now you should be able to have the freedom to go a little crazy with those characters without having to go back.
Yeah, but at the same time,
You know.
it's everybody's first character. I mean, comics. So, and it's capitalism.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. It's like Predator, same thing. It's like when, as a kid, you were not thinking, oh, they're gonna make 30 years of Predator movies.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Right. That's a great point, man.
40. It's 40. It's doing up 40 fucking years of Predator movies. Like, oh man. So yeah, wrapping up. Like you said, I think this is a very enjoyable film. If you love Predator, if you know nothing about it, I think either way you're really gonna enjoy this joint. Anything else anybody got?
See it on the biggest screen possible, man. I think this is one.
Yeah,
this is one of. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is one of those films where everybody says usually this is one of those films. A lot of movies say you should go see it in IMAX, but this is one of the movies where you really should see it in IMAX.
definitely
You
it
really
looks
should
great.
because
It really
looks
does.
fantastic in that. And I was very happy when I got to that theater and it was in the IMAX. And I was like, thank God, because they didn't really tell it. You say that to me when they said you got to prove for the screeners. I went wild like, oh yes, it's in the IMAX theater.
Yep.
Thank you. So I think this is one of those films you should definitely spend that extra buck for to see it in IMAX. And I'm honestly, I might go see it again. I don't know, kid permitting, or I just have to wait for it. But you know what? Thanks to the digital age, these things come home quick anyway. So
Yeah.
I'll be watching it probably next end of the month. So
Right.
I mean,
By Thanksgiving, it will be.
I am one of the people who do not complain that movies come home quick because I remember having to go to Toys R Us and reserve VHS tapes. I remember going to. I remember reserving Independence Day in like June. That movie didn't come home to like December. You understand what I'm saying? So
you wait like 5 years for.
Me and my the two worst ones were me and my sister paid for like the last episode of Arsenio Hall on VHS.
Wow.
And yeah, that was money. And me and my boys put together money to buy. It was the 3 unreleased episodes of Robotech that never came out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from the
I
Sentinel
remember
series.
those.
And we were Robotech,
man.
fanatics. It was like $90. So we had to put together the money and then we shared this VHS tape, and those 3 episodes were trash.
Yup.
They got your money.
That's how they get you.
Got your money.
Oh man.
Oh man.
And
So
only to find out you could download them on LimeWire years later.
Oh
you know what I'm saying?
Oh God, not
Right.
Oh man.
That was
If only-
look, that
Damn,
again,
you're right. I might have to go download them joints now.
that was a time, man. The
Get my money
LimeWire
back.
age, man.
These kids don't know.
I'm not even gonna tell y'all which one I use right now because I love it too much. Anyway, yeah. Before we get out of here, everybody let y'all, please let the audience know where they can find y'all at.
Oh,
Anyway.
well, I'll start first.
Yep.
You can find me on X, formerly Twitter, whatever, at Beans Got Games. Same on Instagram, Beans Got Games. I also work for 2 websites, CashIsLife.com and HipHopWire.com. You can find all my work there.
Nice.
And you can find me, the Blerd Girl, all over social. TheBlerdGurl. My account is locked on X. I'm still there. I lurk, but you can't at me. But I can. But I'm on Instagram and I'm all over TikTok, and I'm actually also on Red Note and Blue Sky.
All right.
Yeah. I'm pretty much trying to not be as connected to the social medias as much as I used to be, but
That's
you
why I
can
had
still
to drag him in here.
Yeah, I know, right? I was still on Instagram at bounce_comic, and I'm on Blue Sky, which is basically the same thing. You can find all of my little mini comics criticizing, things happening in the world now. Not as much as I used to, but more is coming. I'm feeling very inspired these days. But if you want to see some cool work, some cool artwork, and a web comic about a bouncer that just punches fascists, you've come to the right place.
And please do that website again because I really love that comic, and
Oh yeah, just bounce_comic on Instagram, and yeah.
And where can they buy the book?
Oh, you can buy the book on gumroad.com/the bouncer.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, make sure y'all pick that up. And of course, you can follow me at DJ BenHaMeen. And of course, this is the For All Nerds show. We're at For All Nerds on all platforms. Please hit that follow, subscribe, all of that. We are a Black-owned, independently owned business. So all of your support means the world. Like I said before, we're on that way to 1 million followers on YouTube. We like 900,000 plus away from there, but you know, one day we gonna get there with your support.
Amen.
And at the same time,
Yes.
what'd you say? No, that's it. Yeah. At the same time, please, you know, we got designs, we got merch. You can go pick them up at ForAllNerds.com. You can see me rocking the new Flex Luthor, which will be coming soon for pre-order. So head over to ForAllNerds.com, leave your email, get a discount, get some of the exclusive joints that's there right now. Flex Luthor coming soon. More fire coming next month of December. It's going down. ForAllNerds.com. Thank y'all very much. We out of here.